Good morning, everybody. Today we will take one problem on a constant temperature process. So, which is given in the DT question bank. So, let me read out the problem. That is question number 3. Serial number is 3 in the DT question bank. Okay. So, 0.1 meter cube of air at a pressure of 1.5 bars is expanded isothermally to 0.5 meter cube. Calculate the final pressure of the gas and heat supplied during the process. So it is we can understand that this problem is belonging to the constant temperature process. Why? Because it is expanded isothermally. So first let me write the given data. So given data 0.1 meter cube at a pressure of 1.5 bar. 1.5 bar. It means 1.5 into 10 raised to 6 Newton per meter square. So it is a pressure. By looking at the meter cube, you can understand that it is a unit of volume. Correct? And he says it is expanded isothermally. I mean isothermal expanded. Isothermally. Expanded isothermally. Isothermally means it's a constant temperature process. So it is expanded to what? 0.5 meter cube. Look at this. Initially, before expansion, the volume was 0.1 meter cube. After isothermal expansion, it is becoming 0.5. Means 0.1 to 0.5. I mean volume is increased. Therefore, I can take it as volume 1, volume 2. Suppose if you take this as a constant system where heat is supplied in such a way that it's expanded in isothermally. So that what happens? Its temperature is maintained constant, but pressure and volume are varying. So that is what pressure PV, VT, PT. So PV means temperature is kept constant. Pressure and volume will vary according to Boyle's law. Okay, PV, VT, PT. Pressure and volume will vary. Okay, so this is a given data. Calculate the final pressure of the gas. Final pressure means this is initial pressure. I can take it as initial pressure, and final pressure is P2. Final pressure is to be determined, and also heat supplied during the process. Heat supplied, I can take it as 1 to 2. Heat supplied is taken as 1 to 2. So for that purpose, I can go to the next, that is solution part. So in solution, so first we have to calculate what is required here. P2 is required, correct? So P2 is what? Unknown to us. So how we can calculate this P2? As you know that the general gas equation is equal to P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T2. So P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T2. So here T1 and T2 are constant. T1 and T2 are constant. Therefore, I will not consider this. Or otherwise, if you consider, you can take it as a 1. You can take it as a 1 unit, or T1 if you take 1, it will be 1. If you take T1, T1 is equal to 2 or 300 Kelvin, this T2 will also be 300 Kelvin only. So I don't want to take that. So directly you can substitute the values. P1 is 1.5 into 10 raised to 5. Volume is 0.1. P2 is unknown and V2 is 0.5. Correct? Here I want the value of P2. P2 I will keep it on the right hand side, and P2 multiplied by 0.5. When it comes to the another side, it becomes divide. So it comes here by dividing. So this is how we can calculate. Now we can use the calculator and get me the answer. 1.5 into 10 raised to 5 into 0.1 divided by 0.5. What I am getting? 0.03 or 0.03 into 10 raised to 6. 0.03 into 10 raised to 6 Newton per meter square is obtained. Or otherwise, in terms of a bar, I can write it as what? Suppose if it is moved here, 0.03 is there, so that what it becomes when this point is shifted to the right hand side, I can write it as 0.3 into, it becomes 10 raised to minus 1. 10 raised to minus 1 multiplied by 10 raised to 6, it becomes 10 raised to 5 Newton per meter square, or otherwise I can write it as 0.3 bar. This is a pressure 1. Now I would like to take the second one as heat supplied. Heat supplied is unknown to us. So as you know that when constant temperature process is taken, internal energy is 0, therefore work done is equals to heat supplied. Work done is equals to heat supplied. So if I calculate the value of work done, then you can easily calculate the value of heat supplied. So which is equals to P1 into log of V2 by V1. P1 into log of V2 by V1. Or otherwise, say you can use this equation where in your calculator you have to take it as log instead of log. You have to take it as ln. You have to take it as ln. Or otherwise, you can use another equation that is 2.3 into P1 into log of V2 by V1. This if you take, you have to use in your calculator log as log. Two logs are available. This is for ln, this is for log. So now I will substitute the value. Heat supply 1 to 2 is equals to what? 2.3 into P1 is how much it is? 1.5. 1 minute. I'm sorry here. 10 raised to 5 it is. Okay. So heat supply is equals to work done is equals to 2.3 into 10 1.5 into 10 raised to 5 multiplied by volume is a 0.1. Volume is 0.1 and log is 0.5 divided by 0.1. 0.5 divided by 0.1. So in this you have to use log. Suppose if you do not use 2.3, then you can directly take it as ln. In your calculator there is a ln button is there. You can use ln into bracket. You have to use bracket here. Okay, 0.5 divided by 0.1, and the answer which you are getting is, it will be available in joules, 24.115. 24.115 into 10 raised to 3 joules you are getting. Okay, so I can write it as heat supply 1 to 2 is equals to work done 1 to 2 is equals to what? 24.115. Instead of 10 raised to 3, I can take it as kilo. This is the expression for value of heat supplied, which is equals to work done. I can keep it in kilojoules, that is 10 raised to 3. I can write it as kilo. So this is the solution for this question, and it is very easy. So practice this and get the benefit of this video. So thank you very much for watching this.